it's more than a roast. It's everything and everyone you need, all at one table.
Thank you, Kia. So give us a call, 083 913 3728, and tell us what is your favorite winter foods that warm you up. And this morning we are with Chef Chart in the kitchen making a beef casserole. Good morning, my man. How are you doing?
Good morning. I'm very well yourself.
Good. I can't wait for this. Eh?
I tell you this, I got a bit of a combination going. I got loads of inspiration from Pick and Pay last night. I was waltzing down the aisles, not quite waltzing, but I was wandering down the aisles and picking up a fantastic selection of ingredients. So in terms of what the recipe that we've actually got today that you can SMS obviously in for, ingredients. I've got an onion that I've actually cut into wedges, so you can actually see it's all still intact there. Yeah. I'm just going to sweat those off gently in the pan. Okay. So in that there, a little bit of salt as well, just to start breaking them down. Got a lovely bit of rump steak as well, nice good on 500-gram piece of rump steak. So I'm going to be dicing that up just now, and a little bit of flour. I'm going to add some garlic into my pan pretty shortly as well. I've got some baby mushrooms, so whole mushrooms we're going to put into there. We've got some sage and some thyme, got some fresh one. You can use your dried as well. Yeah. Quite alternatively, not a problem at all. And then obviously, to get that wonderful depth of flavour, the quick new KNORR Stock Pot as well. So beef flavour.
I have to tell you something. Over the weekend, I made an oxtail with red wine, infused herbs and spices, and I used a beef stock pot. And it just turned that dish around. I must be honest with you, it was so cool.
It does. It makes such a difference. Quick and easy. It's got loads of flavour, changes all the colour, etc. And off we go. So you've got that there that we're going to finish off. And then at the end, we're going to put some parsley together, chopped up parsley, mix it all together, tear it up, and there's your actual wonderful beef and mushroom casserole, which is really quick, really simple. In terms of what I'm going to be getting you to do just now, I've got some tap soy, I've got some wonderful runner beans, which are the long beans, which you don't often see there, and some pomegranates. We're going to combine that with some pea shoots, and that's going to be a little salad on the side, and I've got a few little extra bits and pieces as well. I will coach you through there. So rump steak, just trim it off there. Grill that off, enjoy it, or give that to the little lovely friend, your best friend by your legs there. He'll enjoy that there. Now, with just cutting something up there, I'm just removed the excess fat. They don't want too much fat. I want to keep it quite lean. Yeah. And I'm just going to be cutting this into lovely sort of sized chunks. Don't get too carried away and get it small, because your meat does shrink when it starts cooking, as it is anyway. True. Just keep it really whole, nice and chunky sort of pieces, and they will start to cook down very, very gently. Again, you get a lovely piece of rump steak. And again, you can use whatever sort of cut you sort of want as well. Entirely up to you. So lots of alternatives, but a good old rump you can't beat. For a little quick stew, takes 45 minutes from start to finish, and you're done. What more do you want? It is that simple, that quick. So with that there, I'm going to just season it with flour. You're going to put some salt and pepper on if you wouldn't mind for me. Okay. So let's just season this meat. So a little bit of flour. This is going to sort of thicken your sauce a bit later on. And what it's also going to do is obviously start coating that meat there. We're going to brown it off, get a lovely bit of flavour, and off we go. So let's just take that. Keep going. Go for it. That's it. Season my hand in the process.
Yeah, that's what I was worrying about.
There we go. Okay. Right. So get all that in there, work all that, and ready to go. Now, if you really want, you can take out your onions and brown your meat off separately. Up to you. I'm just going to put everything in the plan, get it all in there, and just sort of just get cooking. Why not?
Just get cooking.
Just get cooking. That one sort of style cooking there. In it goes. Let's have a bit of a mix of that. And again, get as much colour as you want on there. The more colour, the more depth of flavour you're going to get. Yeah. The more depth of flavour. Oh, it's just going to work.
It's going to be amazing, right? So if you would love the recipe to this beef casserole we are making today, you just need to SMS the keyword beef to 33728. We'll send it straight to your phone.
So that's going on there. You've seasoned it well. It's just starting to cook down. Get loads of colour, lots of flavour on there as well. At this stage, I'm going to take my lovely fresh sage, which I think is a great one to use, or your dried sage as well. You got that wonderful dried sage. Yeah. That as well. Entirely up to you. And I'm going fresh one.
Very nice.
Fresh.
I love the fresh ingredients you put in there.
It is brilliant, and some thyme as well. Pop that in there. Allow those flavours starting to roast off in that pan there. I'm going to cover it with water, and our beef stock done. I mean, it's really quick, really that simple. So nice high heat. Get on that heat there. Get it working. Get it frying. Got that happy pan there. That snap, crackle, and pop going off there. Again, you know it's not going to be burning. You're getting those wonderful flavours you can start to see in the pan.
See that?
A bit of colours really starting to come together. So I think it really works really well.
Definitely going to lift your mood over this winter season.
Oh, it certainly will there. So I'm just going to bring it speed up to process there. So let's say take our mushrooms, our whole baby mushrooms there. Now be very careful. Don't go and start putting these into water, because they're like a sponge. They take up all the water, which you want to try and avoid. So don't go and sort of wash them in the underwater there. If anything, take a little sort of a little damp cloth and just sort of wipe the tops of them. That's it. So a little damp cloth just to wipe the ones there. I'm not going to worry, I'm just going to get it all into here. all the clean mushrooms. I don't need them all, but a nice handful of these little baby button mushrooms.
Nice.
At the end there. So in there, this is a real chunky, hearty sort of dish there. There's nothing delicate about this at all. So get your whole mushrooms in there. Let's mix all around. There's flavors really starting to come together.
Perfect.
Now, if you want it to brown, make sure you leave that pan alone. Only stir it occasionally. If you keep stirring, all you're doing is just creating steam, which you really want to try and avoid.
Great stuff. Now, while you're mixing that, I just need to tell you guys out there, head to your Pick and Pay from the 3rd till the 6th of May. You can go get a bulk T-bone and club steak mix pack for $54.99 Rand per kilo. Great special, just as a meat option for this weekend if you want to fry. I know we are using rump today, but that's a great special. I mean, I've actually bought that pack before. It's great stuff. A lot of meat in there.
Such great
cheap,
value.
very nice.
Absolutely. So I've got my KNORR stock pot there, saying really quick, really easy, all the flavour, no MSG, it's just no preservative. It's a great one to use. And all we need to do now is take some boiling water.
Okay.
And boiling water, sort of 500 mils of hot water there, or cold water. Obviously, I just bring the process up to speed.
That's
Pop that in. Let's pop that out the way again.
So you don't completely cover everything?
Not completely, so just about. You need to cover everything there. And literally take your stock pot and just squeeze that, shake it about in there and allow that to start to dissolve and allow that to cook down. 45 minutes and it's done.
Just like that.
You don't want to sort of have it on a rolling boil. You want sort of a gentle boil. Just a nice simmer ticking over there so it doesn't toughen up or anything like that at all. And off that goes. So let's get that, mix that in there and start to see that flavour really start to change. And it'll be really go there. Have a whiff of that now. Look at the colour now.
That
Not the
smells
sort of
amazing.
wow yet, but give it a couple of minutes and you'll be amazed and you're going to see what that's going to be looking like pretty shortly. So, that one disappears, and another one comes, and we'll heat that one up very quickly. The magic of TV there.
Right.
So, with that there, I'm going to serve it with a lovely bit of quinoa, whatever you want to call it. Quinoa there, a seed crop there. Again, one of those superfoods. Lots and lots of energy coming from that there. So something completely different, unusual from couscous, unusual from rice, potato, whatever. Go for something different. I mean, as I said, I got really excited again on the aisles of Pick and Pay. Loads of bits and pieces there, which is fantastic. Cool. So with our tatsoi, I'd like you to put a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of salt and pepper on top there. Let's see if you can do that. A little drizzle of that on top there. Again, really superfoods with those lovely runner beans and the pomegranate seeds as well. So keep putting that little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. The green beans, what I've just done, sliced from the angle, I've blanched them into boiling water for about sort of 8 minutes. Take them and pop them straight onto some ice cold water and you get that wonderful colour. I mean, look at that gorgeous colour that goes with it. Now this, you can heat the tatsoi, you can steam that very lightly, you can heat up the beans. So a great one. This is sort of in between. We're in between seasons at the moment. You have a nice hot salad or you can have something really nice and cool. Entirely up to you on that there. So you've got that just to finish off. That is looking absolutely gorgeous. Get loads of pomegranate on there. And I'm going to take my quinoa and place that into the centre of this bowl. Real nice hearty bowl.
Nice.
And then look at this, just ticking away ever so gently. I've had this, look at that wonderful colour that we've got, that wonderful depth of flavour really coming through together there.
Is a beef casserole right there.
It is, it's just, but it's also really quick and saves you loads of time. I'm just going to take parsley, I'm just going to break it up and just sort of break it in there, get all those wonderful flavours, this lovely flat leaf parsley. Oh, just get carried away. You can really chop it up really small, up to you. Stir that around, and let's just start spooning that onto your quinoa there. Look at that, whole mushrooms, whole pieces of meat, loads of gravy, lots of sauce. It's a real saucy number there. And something else I got a bit of inspiration from in Pick and Pay, which I've just seen quite new on the shelves, is some pea shoots. It tastes like peas. Pea shoots. So imagine taking a little bit of pea shoots there. So there's a silly bit of chefy garnish there, and I can really just take this down. So how's that there? I think you have a wonderful piece of flavour on top there. And believe it or not, for 4 people, under 100 Rand,
just
obviously
like
then the salad on the side there. I think bit of fun, something different, how fresh, how fantastic.
There we go, beef casserole. Chef John, thank you so much. I'm going to dig into that right now. Perfect winter food, beef casserole. Remember the keyword beef to 33728. Right now though, time for Leanne and Katlego and of course, Le Bon for your couch potato.
Stay with Expresso and SABC3.